Hello everyone, it's GlitchNOut, and welcome to another episode of Quantum SMP Season 2. So, we're going to be starting this episode off with a little story, and I don't normally do this, but I thought I'd share this one because it's pretty funny, and it's also pretty cool. So yeah, recently, me and another member named Valzel decided to enter into a small bet where we decided who would be able to survive longer on 8 deaths. You see, I'm now on 9, but actually, it's not what you think, because I ended up winning the bet. Although there were some slight complications, and one of them was that Valzel decided to send a hitman after me to try and kill me. And basically, I had a recording of this, so I'm going to show you guys kind of what happened after the hitman tried to kill me. And let's just say that I didn't die. Suspicious business.
It's not suspicious business. It's business. I'm gonna ask you to take off some of your armor too.
Wait,
If you attack, I'll attack back. You know what I mean? With your distance, that works too.
Okay.
Right. So you see my skin?
Yes.
This is my political business outfit.
Ah, interesting.
Yes. I'm going to be the dictator of the server.
Interesting.
And there's nothing you can do to stop me. You like those polar bears?
Oh yeah, they look very friendly.
Yeah. You have fire effects? Dude, that was a joke! It was a joke! It was a joke! It's a joke! I just want to see how easy it would be to kill you. I'm actually about to die.
No.
I have sword.
Look at your stuff.
There's boats! No! Also, I stole those potatoes. Those potatoes don't belong to me.
Basically, it's Orange and Valzel ended up not having the best day, and we came out on top in that bet. And yeah, Valzel ended up dying in a duel for some war. I don't even know what happened, but yeah, we won. And basically, I got a free diamond block. And I know it might not seem like that much, but it was, it was just for fun to see kind of who could survive the longest. And you might be wondering, why do you only have 3 diamonds? Why are you poor again? And let's just say that I was doing an overnight AFK session at my skeleton farm. And due to the fact that skeletons have thorns armor, or they can spawn with thorns armor, I basically was damaged repeatedly because I was AFK for so long. And then I ended up starving to death. And basically, some of my stuff despawned, and that means my silk touch pickaxe, my blade, and all my armor disappeared. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and count that as a good thing, because although you lost a bunch of diamonds, we did gain a couple things. One, we now have a better sword, and also our gear is actually completely maxed out now, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I guess we gotta look at things in, that half glass full instead of half glass empty kind of motto, because otherwise, we're gonna be sad that we lost 60 diamonds. Yep, 60. Lots of diamonds lost. But you know what? Let's not worry about that. And I actually do want to work on getting another gear upgrade right now, actually. And we're actually going to be heading into the Nether, because I want to get some netherite. I've spent about 40 minutes in the Nether strip mining, and we ended up getting 21 ancient debris. So yeah, it's around like 1 every 2 minutes, and I don't think that's that bad, considering I was just kind of strip mining, just digging a tunnel down a chunk border at Y14 to try to get as much debris as possible. But this means that we can basically make 5 netherite ingots, and that should be enough to fully convert all of our armor and 1 tool. So I'm thinking that we're gonna go for the Glitch's blade, because I do use this sword quite a lot, and it's actually a really good sword, so I thought, why not? I'm gonna go ahead and take the anvil, and then we actually have to go ahead and smelt up this debris. I do have some coal in here. Let's just go ahead, put in, I think it's 3 is what we'll need. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then I need a smithing table, which is gonna require some iron, so I gotta go get that. And to make the smithing table, all we're gonna do is go ahead, put in a crafting table of wood, and then add 2 iron ingots on the top. And we'll probably have to put this somewhere. For now, I'm going to put it right there. It doesn't matter. We'll probably make this place look a little bit nicer. It's kind of just like a little forge area right now. This is smelting up. And yeah, I also needed some gold because, as many of you know, in order to make a netherite ingot, you need gold and iron. So yeah, let's go ahead and wait for this to smelt. Shouldn't take too long because it's a blast furnace. Okay, now it's done. We can go ahead and take that. Gives us a little bit of XP. And we're going to go over here and make ourselves 5 netherite ingots. And yeah, you think about it like, oh wow, I did 40 minutes of mining for these 5 ingots. But these things are extremely valuable. And we might even sell them in the stuff truck in the future. Don't know yet. But yeah, it is quite a pain to get them. So depends, you know, it all depends on that kind of stuff. But basically, we're going to put our helmet in here. Netherite helmet. We can go ahead and put our chest plate in. Netherite chest plate. We got our pants and our boots. Also, let's go ahead and do our sword. So, yep, there we go. Cover me in debris. Pretty awesome. And we're just gonna go ahead, put this on, and we're looking pretty fresh. Full netherite armor. Our stuff won't burn anymore, except for, you know, our diamond tools. We'll have to get those done. I'll probably do a live stream or something where we're just gonna go ahead and mine some ancient debris. But yeah, that's pretty good. And I actually have a bunch of quartz that I got from the mining, and I want to use that and sell it in the stuff truck so that we can go ahead actually have a third product to sell. Because as you know, I have a lot of quartz, and I do want to, of course, use that and try to get some diamonds, right? Because I know there's a couple people on the server that are doing a modern style base, and you know, quartz is basically a great modern style build block, yeah. So yeah, let's get over to the shopping district and stock this place up. The shop has now been stocked. It's looking good. And this is actually quite a while in the future, so we also completely sold out of quartz. So that's kind of good. Also kind of bad because, you know, we don't have any more stock left. I'll have to do more mining in the nether to get, you know, my gear all up to scratch and get more quartz. But for now, that's pretty good. And I kind of forgot, but we're actually doing a dragon fight today. And it's actually in around 1 hour. So I need to have a ender chest on me because I like to have a lot of items on me when I go to the dragon fight, like fireworks, food, all that kind of stuff. So we actually need to go to another fortress to get some blaze rods, and I know that there is one by base. I don't remember exactly where it is, but I think it's all the way. It's quite far away. So basically, we have to go get the blaze rods, and I know that there's a fortress close by. This is the weirdest. Why did they have the? Why not put buttons down? Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. I know that the fortress is pretty close by. Let's see. Let's get down to the fortress and kill some blazes. We're at the fortress, and we found a blaze spawner. Pretty cool. Thank you to Gem for showing me the location of this fortress. We have looting 3, so this is not that bad. And if we just go ahead and kill these things, we already got 5. And Metal Linux actually, or I think he goes by Sparko now, he wants me to get him a couple of blaze rods as well. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get some for him. And I want to get quite a few because I don't want to be coming back here anytime soon. Let's, this is very close. Let's go ahead and get these blaze rods, and then I'll see you back at the base. We have returned from the Nether fortress and now have quite a few blaze rods. So I think it's time for us to head off to the dragon fight because yes, it is time. I think we're ready, and we're gonna go meet up with a bunch of the other members of the server. Ah, that was really close. And yeah, we're gonna fight this boss, and then after that, go get ourselves a pair of elytra, or is it a pair of elytra? An elytra.
Perry, you make me so anxious.
I mean, this is literally doing nothing. It's not even breaking my armor.
Prop 4
so...
gang.
Does anyone have like a bed we can put down to like set our spawn or something?
I don't think we're going to die. Like, the dragon is not that hard to not die from.
Okay, anyone has eyes? Did no one bring eyes?
Glitch, I think Glitch has eyes. Glitch, do you have eyes? Or do I need to bring my
He
eyes?
does have eyes. He does have eyes. I can tell.
Glitch asked for ender eyes earlier.
I have blaze rods. I don't have
Hey, Glitch.
the ender
I
pearls.
assumed that you had eyes!
I was asking for ender pearls.
Wait.
Okay.
Guess I'm going to have to go all the way back to my base.
No. You can do this, Glitch. All right. Do that. It will definitely save us a lot of time.
After around 30 minutes of trying to find pearls unsuccessfully, I decided to take matters into my own hands and venture out into the Nether to kill some Endermen in a warped forest. I have pearls. I just went to a warped forest or whatever. Just got
Let's go! Hello, GlitchNOut. Are you glitching out? Hold on, guys.
Send them.
Surfing.
We're gonna die.
I'll give my speech after we beat the dragon then.
Someone turn on music.
This works.
Whoa! 1 megabyte MP3!
Hitting you with the help.
Whoa!
I want to kill
Oh my
it.
god, I'm literally going to die. This is not this is unfair. Why is it killing me?
Dog.
Do these things do they do absolutely nothing, I'm pretty sure.
There's no crystal up here. Oh my god.
They took my bottle. I'm scammed.
Come on. Get that last hit. Oh, okay. GG Huey. What?
Where did you go?
As the
all
eventually
the
going
credits
to
for the
be
win.
villain of this server, I just have
Okay,
to
I
say,
just
what the?
After multiple hours of bridging over the void in the end, we have ourselves some elytra. They look really nice, and yeah, I have an Optifine cape on, of course, so they do look a little bit strange. But yeah, now we can finally fly, and I think I actually do want to take a quick flight, even though it is raining outside right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a quick flight and just kind of take a look at our starter base, kind of what we've built so far. I do really like this starter base. And we even have this little tower right here, and if you didn't know, and I probably never showed it on camera, the reason I have this is actually to do something a little bit silly. It's kind of like a game to me. I like to practice my water MLG block clutching, water bucket clutching, yeah. And yeah, I was preparing for the end fight a little bit, so what I decided to do is kind of just go over here, and then I'd look up the sky, throw my water bucket, jump down, and then try to land the water bucket. I actually did it right there, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's the reason that's there, if you've ever wondered. But I think it's finally time. I said I was going to do it a few episodes ago, or I think last episode. But yeah, we're going to do something with this little guy right here. He was the first animal that we ever saw when we came to this home. And yeah, I think it's finally time that we go ahead and kind of memorialize him. And also, I want to make something with a little bit of a gift that we got from, I think, Cherry. And it's a little block of dirt. And so I want to make a throne for the sheep. And I know it might sound a bit weird, but in one of my older series called the Minecraft Amplified that we did with Metalonix, we actually had a sheep, a pink sheep, and it was called BaBa Yoda. And let's just say that Metalonix ended up killing the sheep on accident. So yeah, if you want to go watch that video, I think it's a pretty funny one. But yeah, I think it's time that we kind of honor BaBa Yoda, and we go ahead and make BaBa Yoda number 2, and we'll make a throne for him. And like the last series, or what we plan to do, we're going to be upgrading his throne every few episodes, and hopefully by the end of this series, the throne will be really big, really massive, and we're also going to be including the dirt block in it. So we're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Pretty cool. Yeah, I actually do have a couple blocks prepared. I was preparing for this, and I also have a little bit of a makeshift honey little bee sanctuary right here. I think it's called an apiary. I'm not sure. Do not quote me on that. But yeah, we have a little thing right here. I try to make it look at least a little nice. It is very temporary, but yeah, we'll probably move this thing at some point. We just got one little beehive in here. The bees are working away. We got some nice flowers, and I've just been harvesting some honey. And I've actually got enough for 1 block, and this is gonna be pretty important because we need a block of honey when we're kind of putting the mob on the throne. Because you might notice that when a mob is on a honey block, it can't really jump that high. So basically, it makes it so that we can kind of make a throne that looks more realistic and not have to worry about making like barriers around them and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty cool. Let me get the resources ready, and then we'll go ahead and build up this throne. The materials have now been gathered, and we're going to be building our little throne right here. It's pretty simple, and it's supposed to be simple because right now, this is just the beginning. We want to make sure that we're not going too ambitious at first, because if we do, then where are we going to go afterwards, right? So it's pretty simple. This is the kind of the place where the sheep is going to stand. I'm going to put a trapdoor here, and then another one right here. It's kind of like this. And it's very open. The grate is open for this kind of trapdoor, so I really like that. It makes it look less like a block that's holding the sheep in, and more like, you know, just part of the throne. I'm using a lot of the crimson planks here because it's kind of pink, and I thought, you know, pinkish wood as a nod to BaBa Yoda, the pink sheep. So, you know, kind of you're gonna need to watch those old videos if you want to see kind of what's going on. We're also gonna be including some of the quartz. There's not that much of it in this build, and I actually do need to go grab the little magic dirt that we had over here. This is actually going to be like a corner piece, or like a, the center of the throne most of the time. So yeah, we're just going to put that right here. Pretty simple. And then all we have to do, put a stair here, another one right here and here. And then we're going to put a slab on the top of this. So that looks pretty simple. And then, you know, right now it kind of looks ugly back here, so we're just going to put a couple trapdoors down like that. And a few more up the back here. So basically, or I guess kind of one more right here. And so it's kind of like a back seating for the sheep. And I guess now we have to actually get the sheep in, because, you know, like right here, the sheep can't get out. The only way for it to get out would be if we open that trapdoor, and we're not going to do that. So yeah, let me go get some materials to bring the sheep over, because, you know, this is going to be a little bit more of a special sheep. Special. What is a special? Special sheep. So yeah, let's go grab that real quick. I've got my magic lead. We're going to go ahead and break the block out, take the sheep over, and sheep, you are very special, and you're not like the others. You're the unique creature of majesty and power, right? It's a symbol of our little area. So we're just going to go bring him over here, see if we can get this sheep to go on there, see if we can push him in like this, and then just close up the trapdoor behind him. We're actually going to have to get rid of this trapdoor to push him in further, and then there we go. The sheep should be in there. All we have to do now is put the trapdoor back, so like that. Looks pretty cool. And yeah, the sheep should not be able to get out. And I want to put a couple more things in. First of all, a sign saying the throne of BaBa Yoda. So there we go. Kind of hard to see that, so we're going to go ahead and make that white dye. Also kind of fits with the quartz in the back. And yeah, the final touch is a little name tag named Jeb. And yes, the name of the sheep is BaBa Yoda. But when you name a sheep Jeb, it's going to turn into a rainbow sheep. And I thought that this is a great way to, you know, kind of show a special sheep. And although, you know, its name is a little bit different than the actual sheep, I thought, you know, a sheep named Jeb with the rainbow colors is better than a sheep named BaBa Yoda with only white. So there we go. We have our friend, the magical sheep BaBa Yoda, resurrected from the dead after being killed in the Minecraft Amplified series. It's pretty cool, right? Way we can kind of bring these kind of things full circle. That's one of the things I love about Minecraft. You can kind of just make your own story. And right now, this throne's super small. Hopefully, by the end of the series, you know, we'll have a giant, towering throne, and we'll probably even have to, like, terraform out here. And it's going to look amazing. But for now, I think that looks pretty good. And I think it's time to move on to the next part of this episode. One live stream later, we have actually done quite a bit. You might notice that in my hotbar, the rest of my tools are now netherite. We did a little bit of netherite mining to start off the stream. We also did some base tours. It was a really fun stream, by the way. Twitch.tv/logginout. But we also went ahead and built this little pen right here. So now we have dual pens. We have one for the sheep and one for the cows. We're going to be adding some for the pigs and the chickens, all that good stuff. And it's looking really good. I tried to add another one of these kind of overhangs here. Very similar, but I made sure to kind of change up the way it's designed. So that's pretty cool. And this is really good because the sheep are one thing I actually really need, because I use a lot of wool in my builds for like interior decoration and stuff. So that's pretty cool that we now have a good source of that. Before I was just going to a swamp actually and getting wool from various sheeps that I just found in the area. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Also, very subtle change. The throne of BaBa Yoda and the magic dirt. Yep, we gotta make sure that we're including the magic dirt in it. I was going to work on renovating our portal here. right here. Because right now it's not that pretty, you know, it's just some dirt and some obsidian. But unfortunately, we've actually run out of time for this episode. Because, yeah, we've done quite a bit. We stopped an assassination attempt. We got blaze rods. We went to a fortress, all that good stuff. We also did a dragon fight and built an entire throne for a sheep. So I may be forgetting some stuff. That's how much stuff we've actually done. But I think that, yeah, this has been a pretty good episode. So if you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. This has been GlitchNOut. Goodbye, everyone.